Hey, it's your boy eBook Carter. We are back to award-winning edition, Urban Grind Radio. Still got Wally up ahead with me, man. And we got a super special guest, Dub. You can introduce her better than me right now, man. I got to sit back and be a fan, man.
Yeah, so I have our special guest all the way from New York, in town, the Windy City.
Hey.
Miss Info. The
What's
Ride
good?
Along,
What's up,
Rough
everybody?
Ryder Radio. What's happening?
What's happening, everybody? This is your girl, Miss Info, from the Ride Along on Rough Ryder Radio. Shout out to Urban Grind. I'm so like moved to be in the building here on your show, and we've been working together for a little while now, and this is a big deal for us. And so thank you for having us here.
Yeah, no problem.
And shout out to John for the barbecue. It was nice.
John's barbecues.
Yeah, we enjoyed that.
I'm in my feelings. I missed it, y'all. I missed it. I'm in my feelings.
It was lit.
Good times.
You had fun. You got a chance to see all the stuff on the big old screens and the flyers and stuff.
He played. What was
crazy.
there? Who was on there? Beavis and Butthead. He played Pee Wee Herman's Big Adventure.
Yep.
Shoot, he was doing the Pee Wee Herman dance.
Yeah, he had the Pee Wee Herman suit on. Yeah, it was crazy.
There you go.
That was wild.
Lit.
So, Info, you're in town. You guys are doing the Master Wave Clash. Tell our people about what that is and what's going on and where you're going next.
Well, we are doing a masterclass wave tour with Come Clean Empire, and what we're doing is we're going city to city looking for the hottest artists and unsigned artists in the city, and we're doing a little contest where we're putting together a package for them, and you win in the city, and then we're doing a finale in New York City, and you can win at the end, a single distribution deal for the winner.
Okay.
Finale. So we've been to Madison, Wisconsin. We came to Chicago, and we're just the next stop is Atlanta. Then we're going to Puerto Rico. We're going to Miami, Los Angeles. We're gonna hit up Philly, Boston. We're moving.
So if an artist is interested, is there a website or something like that where they can go and get info? Is there a sign up fee? How does that work?
Yeah, they can sign up. They can go to the ridealong.com. That's ride with a Y .com, and they can sign up and see the information there. And check it out. It's $75 per entry, but we interview you as well, so you're still gonna get exposure whether you win, lose, either way, and you're gonna be streaming on all of our platforms. So it's given every artist that doesn't necessarily get a lot of exposure even more exposure.
Let's talk about the radio.
That's what's hot.
We met in studio. We got to go check out the legendary studios.
Yeah,
it was funny because I got a funny story about that too. When I went back the second time, I had Chill with me, right?
Right.
So I was driving. I remember we had the Benz. I think we was driving. We pull up. We just had the radio on, right? Just like local stuff. Mm-hmm. And tell me why, as we pulled up in front, the Rough Rider anthem came on the radio. It was like I was like looking at
it's fate.
I'm looking at dude. I'm like, bro, you hear? You see this? This is like ironic, right?
Right.
So we rocked it out, and then we went in. Tell people about your radio show, because people might not be familiar with it. Let them know about what your show's about and some of the people that you got in town with you.
Well, let's start from the beginning. So I started off with one show, and it was kind of girl talk, real talk like that. And it progressed, and it got a little bit better to now I have 3 shows. So Monday is our New Music Monday, where we play unsigned artists. They send their music in, we critique it, good, bad, and the ugly, because sometimes music isn't that good, but still, we listen to it, we critique it, and we let them know, you need to kind of work on a little bit more of your lyrics, you need to spit a little bit more, you need to focus on, the musicality, things like that, and being real honest about it. And then on Wednesdays, we do the Ryde Line Latin Fusion, which is that's a crew that's here, and then bring in hip-hop and Latin Fusion, Afro-Latino, all the different genres of Latin music that's out there that people don't really know about in the hip-hop community. And reggaeton, which is hot, there's even Latin drill, and bringing that up to the forefront. And, I met these group of guys. They came in with a different artist on New Music Monday. And so I liked their vibe, and, they were just so animated and so much fun that I was like, I brought them. I was already doing Latin Fusion kind of on my own, but I don't speak any Spanish. So it was kind of, it was a little, so I was like, I need a little help on the Spanish part with them. So I brought them in, and then they had such an organic vibe about them that it just naturally fell into place. And we just been rocking ever since with them. And then Friday nights, I do the Friday night smoke session where it's just laid back, it's chill, we're talking about, the latest strands, but, people are smoking, now that it's legal.
We definitely need that in life.
Right, it's a whole different type of conversation now, like that. So, and it's just a laid back, more chill vibe. We still have artists come through, but more of on a people that are already more established on that level like that. And then we have the Saturday Ride Along Mix, which is just a mix, of every... the new artists that we play that we thought were hot, what's going on now. We do, album reviews, the new albums that are coming out right now. Like, we are busy. We're constantly grinding, moving.
That's what's up, man. I just gotta ask a brief question. Like, so, for artists, I'm saying, like myself, right, we continuously try to find platforms and gateways to, get to the next level. What, like, even with what you got going on right now, what strong advice could you give, to all us, no matter what age the artist is, what heavy advice you can get to us?
And I'm glad you said that, what age an artist is, what age an artist is, because a lot of people think they're, maybe in their 30s or, their 40s.
They self-destruct and think they don't have a chance.
Yeah, they're like, it's too late for me. It's really not.
Your story is your story.
Right, exactly. Don't give up on yourself, no matter what you're trying to do, even if it's music, if it's art, if it's creative, if it's business, if that's what's your passion, go for it. And don't stop. Like, no matter what it is. Like, here I am doing radio. I never thought that this would be where I would go. And I'm actually a registered nurse. So, and here I am actually doing radio. And how I got that was, we were on the DMX, the Ruff Ryder reunion tour. So, a lot of people don't know I'm also the national event coordinator for Lifestyles, Ruff Ryder Lifestyles. So I, coordinate with events with the industry and lifestyle members across the United States and Europe.
Crazy,
so
man.
We are busy.
Because y'all are global.
Yeah, we're global, worldwide. So I am a part of that industry part. So we were moving, moving along in the lifestyles like that. And so a couple of us were going we did the big concert at Barclays, and then we were going to Foxwoods in Connecticut. And so a couple of my girlfriends and I were in the car, we were riding along, driving up to the concert. And at the time, the manager at the radio station was hearing us, talk, how girls do, we talk trash,
Right.
Whatever. And he was like, I got to get y'all on the radio. Like, you guys are just, you and your friends, the way you're talking, the conversation, like, it's so real. And so that's where it started. And then it just progressed from there. And then now, like I said, here I am in Chicago on Urban Grind, being interviewed. And like I told you earlier, this is my first interview. Like, I've interviewed so many people.
No.
And I'm on, like, my 400th show, and now I'm being interviewed. So this is like a big deal for me, and I'm so proud to be here. And be a part of this, yeah.
Oh, that's what's up, man. I'm glad to be a part of that right there. So that's because I noticed when I was talking to you, I seen a different glare in your eye, and it was like you got a chance to be in a different light, So the energy is different than when you have to be controlling the energy, what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great, man. Blessings to you, man.
Thank you.
So you said Atlanta's coming up.
Atlanta's coming up. We're doing that in August, and then September we're going to be in Puerto Rico. Shout out to Chewy G, and we're going to be check them out what they got there, and then we're going to in October. We're going to do Dallas.
Okay.
November we're going to be in Miami. December we're going to be in Las Vegas, and we're posting the dates. We're moving around, different studios. So, it's intimate.
Yeah, we might meet y'all in Vegas. I don't know about PR, but I'll probably catch y'all.
But that's not on the list, but we're gonna be in Los Angeles, but we can definitely add Vegas because they're right around the corner.
We in it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I'm definitely sliding.
If people want to get in tune with you, if they want to get in tune with your crew, we talked about some of the services you guys are going to be launching through the ride along.
Yeah, we're gonna have merchandise. We're making movies. We're doing a lot. Like, the team is so busy. They're all entrepreneurs on their own,
right?
And it just organically came together. And they asked me why'd you pick us? I'm like, because I'm a very spiritual person. So to me, it's like God put you here,
right?
And that's why we're moving the way we're moving, and it means more because I'm giving them exposure as well,
right?
And so now they're doing the same, and now we're just working together with each other and making this happen and making it a movement through Yonkers.
So if people want to follow you, they want to follow the tour that's coming up, see how to get in tune with you, how to get on the radio, how to be part of your nights. How can they find you?
You can look us up on Instagram, the Ride Along, Ryde with a Y. We are on iHeartRadio. We're on Spotify, Google and Apple Podcasts. We're on Amazon Audible. We're on Ruff Radio. We're on Hoodx Radio. We're on Radio 22, Logik's Radio. We're everywhere right now. And shout out to Wally here. I'm say no, I'm sorry.
No.
And for giving me a chance, because you actually saw something in me as well when we first met, and you pushed me along and giving me some really great advice, and listening to me, and tell me like, here, you got to change this, you got to move this, do it like this, and and from that time to now, I've progressed, and I want to thank you for that.
No,
I appreciate
you're
that.
absolutely welcome. It's so crazy because I kind of run my big mouth all the time when I see something, because I've done it. I've done this for 19 years, so I've done it wrong a bunch of times. I've done it right. I've done it with no money. I've done it with a little bit of money. I've done it with like not a lot of talent. I've done it with a lot of talent and resource. So when I see something and I understand potential and I understand what it truly can be, it's exciting. And sometimes I see that in people. Like you talked about spirituality. I'm the same thing. I'm an empath, but I feel energy. So when I'm around and I'm rotating with people, if I see it, I'm like, man, if you fixed X, Y, and Z and changed it, you're gonna level up. And some people are not, especially artists. They'll take offense to that, or creators. Like, what do you mean? Like, nah, like, because somebody did that to me. Like, I knew I needed help, and people helped me, and they shared positive advice, and it's all about how you're open to it, right? And so I always try and share it. The people that listen to me are always successful. I think I tell Mac, shout out Mac in the building, like, yo, just if you don't follow my advice, then there's no point even speaking to me about it. But if you follow it, I guarantee like you'll level up, because it's just the minor things. And definitely I've seen the level up, the production quality, everything increase, and and I did the same thing. I looked at other people that had things going on. I'm like, hey, how can I improve it? So big shout out to you. I appreciate that. That's dope.
For sure. And that's part of the masterclass, wave tour. Letting these artists know, like, look, we like your lyrics, but you need to improve on this. You need to work on that. And we found when we were in Madison, we found this really dope artist. Shout out to Julica Rose Kelly. She's amazing. So we're gonna be looking out for her. She's one of the winners, so she'll be in the finale in New York City. So we're waiting to then we're gonna get the next artist here in Chicago.
You hear that? So go ahead and tap in with Miss Info from the Ride Along.
That's Ryde with a Y, don't forget.
Ride with a, and I thought about when you said me and my girls were riding along, I was like, that's where they came up with the name, probably, right? Y'all were in the car.
Ride along. There you go.
Yep, busting chops. Yeah, let's get it, man. So we'll be right back. We're gonna talk to some more people in the camp that came out. They came to Chicago, and we'll be right back. Let's go.
Let's get it. This is Miss Info. You're listening to Urban Grind Radio.